Welcome back to Pete Invests. Today, we are exploring the daily habits of 1,000 millionaires I have completely analyzed. Most ordinary people believe that massive wealth requires extreme luck, but the actual reality is completely different and quite surprising. I discovered that these wealthy individuals share specific routines. We will break down exactly what they do every single day. The first major pattern I discovered is that successful millionaires prioritize paying themselves first before handling any other monthly expenses. This vital step means setting aside a fixed percentage of their income for investments the moment their paycheck arrives reliably. By actively automating this process, they successfully remove the temptation to spend. Wealth building quickly becomes an entirely automatic habit. Average earners usually save what remains at the very end, which almost always turns out to be absolutely nothing anyway. If you truly want to build lasting wealth, you must treat your investment accounts like your most important utility bill. The second massive difference lies in how they view their money. Millionaires aggressively buy assets that produce income during sleep. Poor people constantly buy liabilities that they mistakenly believe are valuable assets, like expensive cars that drain their liquid cash. Real assets are things like index funds, rental properties, and profitable businesses that silently put money back into your pocket. When you purchase a fancy luxury car on credit, you are essentially stealing away from your own future financial freedom. It is time to shift your mindset completely. Stop trying to look wealthy and start focusing on actually becoming wealthy. The third key habit among these 1,000 millionaires is their absolute dedication to continuous education and relentless self-improvement. The vast majority of self-made millionaires read non-fiction books every single day to expand their knowledge and gain advantages. While the average person spends countless hours scrolling through social media, the wealthy are intensely studying business, economics, and psychology. They understand perfectly that the best investment they could ever possibly make is an investment in their own personal mind. Knowledge compounds over time, just like interest does. The more you learn today, the more you will certainly earn tomorrow. You do not need a fancy college degree to get rich, but you absolutely must have a strong reading habit. Start by reading just 10 pages every morning. Over a full year, that adds up to over a dozen books. The fourth common denominator I noticed in my deep research is that millionaires never rely on a single income stream. Having just one source of income is incredibly dangerous because if you lose your job, you instantly lose everything entirely. The average millionaire has at least 7 different streams of income constantly bringing fresh money into their various bank accounts. These streams can include dividend-paying stocks, real estate rental properties, digital side hustles, or profits from a small business. You do not have to start 7 businesses all at once. You should build one stream slowly and stabilize it. Once that first secondary stream is fully secure and passive, you can confidently move on to creating the next one. This approach creates a powerful safety net. If one stream completely dries up, the other 6 will keep you floating. Now, let us move to the 5th major habit. It is about the people you choose to surround yourself with. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so you must choose them wisely. Millionaires meticulously curate their social circles. They avoid toxic individuals who constantly complain and drain their precious energy and time. Instead, they seek out highly driven, optimistic people who inspire them to reach significantly higher goals in life and business. If your current friends are broke and unmotivated, it is highly likely that you will ultimately end up like them. To change your net worth, you often have to upgrade your network by attending seminars and finding successful new mentors. A solid mentor can save you years of painful mistakes by simply telling you exactly what not to do next. The sixth undeniable habit of self-made millionaires is their extreme focus on long-term thinking rather than instant gratification. In our modern society, everybody wants fast results. People buy lottery tickets hoping for an incredibly rapid path to riches. But true wealth is rarely built overnight. It is carefully constructed over decades through consistent effort and incredibly patient investing. These millionaires have the profound discipline to delay their immediate pleasure today so they can enjoy complete financial freedom tomorrow. They happily drive older cars and live in extremely modest homes while they heavily invest their surplus cash into assets. Only after their passive income safely exceeds their living expenses do they finally start buying luxury items and expensive vacations. Let us shift gears to habit number 7, which is setting extremely clear and measurable goals for their financial futures. You cannot hit a target that you cannot clearly see. Millionaires know exactly how much money they want to possess. They break down these massive financial goals into smaller daily actions that guarantee they will eventually reach their ultimate destination. Writing your specific goals down on physical paper increases your chances of successfully achieving them by a very wide margin. Reviewing these written goals every morning keeps your mind firmly focused on the big picture during difficult and stressful times. Habit 8 is protecting their physical health just as aggressively as they protect their personal and business bank accounts. You can have all the money in the entire world, but it means absolutely nothing if your body is failing. The majority of millionaires exercise vigorously for at least 30 minutes daily to maintain high energy and sharp mental focus. Eating nutritious foods and getting adequate sleep are non-negotiable routines for those who want to perform at elite levels. Poor health leads to massive medical bills and a tragic loss of productive working hours that could otherwise generate wealth. The 9th habit reveals how they handle failure. Millionaires do not view a failure as the end of the road. Instead, they see temporary setbacks as valuable educational experiences that precisely teach them how to succeed on the next attempt. Most people quit the moment they face adversity, which is exactly why most people never manage to achieve real wealth. Every rich person I studied lost money at some point, but they simply adjusted their strategies and boldly tried again. Resilience is the armor that protects your long-term ambitions from the inevitable harsh realities of the modern financial world. Habit 10 involves a distinct approach to taxes. Wealthy people legally minimize their tax liabilities by utilizing smart corporate structures. Taxes are typically the single largest expense you will face in your entire life, significantly draining your hard-earned capital. By hiring expert accountants, millionaires ensure they only pay exactly what they legally owe, and absolutely not a penny more. The tax code was actually written to generously reward business owners and investors for stimulating the broader economy through jobs. If you simply work a standard job as an employee, you sadly have the fewest tax advantages available to anyone. The 11th habit focuses firmly on calculated risk-taking. You must courageously step far outside your normal comfort zone today. However, millionaires do not gamble wildly. They meticulously analyze the potential downsides before deploying a single dollar of their capital. If the worst possible outcome is financially survivable and the potential upside is massive, they gladly take the calculated risk. Keeping all your money buried in a standard savings account is paradoxically the riskiest financial move you could possibly make. Inflation quietly destroys the purchasing power of your uninvested cash every single year, secretly robbing you of your future security. Habit 12 is frugality. Many people falsely assume that millionaires constantly blow their cash on private jets and golden watches. In reality, most wealthy individuals track their spending meticulously and aggressively eliminate unnecessary expenses that do not add real value. You do not stay rich by spending all your money just to visibly prove to strangers that you are wealthy. True wealth is the money you cleverly keep and intelligently invest, not the money you foolishly spend on depreciating items. They use budgets simply as offensive tools to confidently direct their valuable capital exactly where it will grow the fastest. The final major habit I discovered across all these millionaires is a surprisingly deep commitment to extreme personal accountability daily. They never blame the national economy, the government, or their unfortunate boss when their personal financial situations become very difficult. Taking complete ownership of your life drastically shifts your mindset from being a helpless victim to becoming a powerful creator. If your current financial situation is poor, you must actively accept that your past decisions primarily put you right there. Once you completely accept that absolute responsibility, you simultaneously realize that you have the remarkable power to change your future. We have heavily covered a massive amount of incredibly valuable information regarding the daily practices of these 1,000 millionaires. You do not need to perfectly master all 13 habits instantly. Start by picking just one and implementing it today. Open an automated investment account right now. Begin reading an educational book tonight, or completely eliminate one unnecessary monthly expense. If you found this breakdown highly valuable, please firmly hit the subscribe button so you never miss our future analyses. Thank you for watching Pete Invests. Stay incredibly disciplined, keep eagerly learning, and I will see you in another video.